Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rebecca Keppel. Today's video is another organization video. In January, I love to reorganize my supplies and make sure that every space is working the best that it can for me. I've mentioned before that with the craziness of this year, I now share my office, so I've had to learn how to make the most out of a small space. However, after almost a year of sharing this space, some of the areas have gotten a little bit more cluttered, specifically my desk drawers. I do always try to clean up after every project, but sometimes what I do is throw everything in a drawer. And so today I really have to deal with that. And when things have a place, it makes it easier to clean them up as well. You may have seen one of my previous organization videos focused on the products from OrganizeMore, and they are a small family business that I love to support. I love their products because they are super high quality, they're handmade, and they're made with crafters specifically in mind. I am super embarrassed to share how messy my desk drawers had gotten. I have two IKEA drawer sets. This one holds up half of my desk, and it's the Alex 5-drawer unit, and it just got out of control. I mean, I need to have some of these things here, but you can see here I have like a whole box of pencils. It's just a disaster, and it was very difficult to get in and out of and really find what I needed, because that is just insane right there. Okay, so this is the other Alex unit that I have. This is the 6-drawer unit. It's kind of those wider drawers. I love my little cubes on my OrganizeMore organizers there, but oh my gosh, the embossing powders, that was madness. So what I'm going to do is take all of those Prismacolor pencils, and I bought 3 of the standard marker organizers from OrganizeMore, and I'm going to put them in the marker organizer, and I'm going to put those right above my Copics. The Copics are going to be on the bottom because I reach for those the most, but now having the pencils out makes me so happy and think that I might actually use them more as well. I decided to grab the Polychromos as well and put them in the last organizer that I had right there. And then I have some tape runners and a couple of rolls of foam tape in there. Oh my gosh, even just this has made a huge difference, because that basically clears up almost an entire drawer, because that pencil holder was huge. Just using these 3 standard marker organizers already decluttered a space and made it look so much fresher and cleaner. This is OrganizeMore's 4-cubby drawer caddy, and I am going to have this in the 5-drawer Alex unit next to my desk. So I have my acrylic blocks, I have a bunch of tools. This is not the top drawer. This is kind of a slightly lower drawer. So some of these things I don't reach for all the time, but I want next to the desk. I also have some spatulas, stencil tools, things like that. And I think this makes so much more sense, and I love the way they are contained. Okay, this is the 6-cubby drawer caddy, and if you saw the worst drawer in the beginning of this video, it is the drawer that holds my wires, my camera chargers, my headphones, all of those things. And so I thought this 6 cubbies would really help me to keep those things nice and organized. So I have all 3 headphones in one cubby, 2 wires that serve the same purpose. I just got 2 for 1 in one, and then some chargers and wires. And oh my gosh, from the beginning, this is such an improvement. So my top drawer is going to have all my MISTI supplies and my die cutting plates, except for the creative corners. They're going in the 2nd drawer because I just don't use them as much as I use the MISTI. I'll put the little transparency grid on top for the MISTI, and then I have my corner chomper, which fits perfectly in the 4-cubby caddy drawers. And I have my Spellbinders tool-in-one that goes with my die cutting plates above, and a small pair of nonstick scissors. And then look what fits in this little cubby right here. A bunch of the Pink and Main ergonomic blending brushes, so I have them right at hand. For the embossing powders, which is going in the other Alex drawer unit with the 6 drawers, I was going to put them in 2 different organizers here. I decided to only put them in one because I want the embossing tool, the heat tool, to sit next to the drawer organizers. So I'm using this 6 Cubby drawer caddy, and I have all my small bottles of embossing powder and the brush that I use to brush away my anti-static powder tool. I have that as well with the brush, and then I have some perfect pearls. These are ones that especially the ones in the back are the ones that I don't use as much. So those are the colors. The ones in the front are more of the ones that I use consistently, the Gina K's and the Tonic Studios, the more metallics and things like that. So the 6 Cubby caddy is going to go right into that standalone Alex drawer unit. I have the larger amounts of embossing powder and the heat tool next to the caddy. This is the Card Supply Peg Organizer. Comes with the board and the dowels. So you just put the dowels into the board, and what I'm going to use this for is my envelopes. On my desk, you already probably have heard me say I like to have A2 pieces of colorful cardstock. I had the envelopes there as well, but I don't use them as much as I use the A2 pieces of cardstock. So I bought this little organizer to put all of the envelopes and stamps in, and then I'm going to put this right here in my IKEA unit. And for a little thank you gift, they sent me a little card easel, which is a small piece of wood and then 2 dowels. You just insert the dowels into the wood, and then it stands up as a little easel, which I think is so sweet and cute. Okay, so this doesn't have much to do with decluttering a drawer, but OrganizeMore had a couple of brand new products, and I really wanted to try one out. So as a bonus, I'm gonna share with you the floating card shelf that I purchased. My husband's gonna help me put it up. So I decided to have the 2 display shelves above my organizers. So I definitely needed somebody tall like my husband. They come in a 2-pack, and you can fit 3 or 4 cards depending on how you have them oriented. They're super easy to install because you just need 2 screws, and then the shelves go onto the screw and then slide over just to stay in place. And I love the way it looks having some of my cards on display. I really love the way that the floating shelves are above the standard marker organizers. Everything looks so white and fresh and organized, and the drawers are finally under control as well. It feels so good to get my desk drawers decluttered, and it's always good for me to move supplies around a little bit. Every once in a while, if I find that I'm not using something, or I miss using something, that usually means that I need to reorganize. Hadn't used my pencils in a long time, so I really like having them right here on my desk so that I'm more tempted to just grab for them and reach for them. And as for the drawers, when I'm opening them and I see that everything is in its place, I'm more likely to put them away in the right spot, which makes cleanup go so much more smoothly and quickly, which means there's more time for card making. I also really love the way the little shelves turned out. I think those are so much fun, and it's nice if you're not going to always send all your cards to display them around your room. If you want to see more organizing videos, I'll have an entire playlist linked over here. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that bell so you can be notified every time I have a new video available. As always, I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today. Please stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you again soon.